Morning students, let's continue this chapter. Okay, in this chapter we have read about the cold objects and the hot objects. Okay, and then we have learned about the thermometer. Do you remember what is thermometer? The thermometer is an object, is thermometer is a meter uh, that is used to measure the temperature of hot objects. Okay, and we have learned about the two different types of thermometer. The first type of thermometer is which that is used to uh, clinical thermometer, that is used to measure the body temperature. Okay, and then we have learned the laboratory thermometer. The laboratory thermometer used to measure the other objects temperature. Okay, and then we have learned about this digital thermometer, and this thermometer doesn't use mercury. Okay, now the next topic is transfer of heat. We know about what is uh, which object is cool, which object is hot, we know about that. Okay, and we have a meter to measure these things. Now the transfer of heat, what is the mean by it? ट्रांसफ़र ऑफ हीट मीन्स जहाँ पर हीट का क्या हो, ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन हो, हीट ट्रांसफ़र हो. ओके, नाउ look at here. You might have observed that a frying pan become hot when kept on a flame. It is because the heat passes from the flame to the utensil. Okay, then the pan is removed from the fire. It slowly cools down. Why does it cool? सो जब भी हम फ्राइंग पैन या अदर यूटेंसिल, जो भी हमारे पास में यूटेंसिल है जिसका यूज़ हम फूड मेकिंग के लिए कर रहे हैं या फिर जिसे हम हॉट कर रहे हैं, जब हम उसे फ्लेम पे रखते हैं तो इट बिकम्स हॉट, वो हॉट होने लगता है ना. वाई इट्स हैपन बिकॉज ऑफ हीट वहाँ पे फ्लेम से पास होती है, किस पे? यूटेंसिल्स पे. दैट्स वाई दे बिकम हॉट. बट when we remove these utensil from the flame, जैसे ही हम वो फ्लेम को रिमूव करते हैं, है ना, उस यूटेंसिल को हम फ्लेम से रिमूव करते हैं, वो क्या हो जाता है? वो स्लोली कूल डाउन हो जाता है. डू यू नो वाई इट इज़ हैपन? द हीट इज़ ट्रांसफ़र फ्रॉम द पैन टू द सराउंडिंग. अब जो हीट वहाँ पर पैन पे ट्रांसफ़र हुई थी, वो हीट स्लोली सराउंडिंग के अकॉर्डिंग वहाँ से ट्रांसफ़र हो रही है. सो यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड दैट द बोथ केसेस द हीट फ्लोज फ्रॉम अ हॉटर ऑब्जेक्ट टू अ कोल्डर ऑब्जेक्ट. ओके, हीट क्या करती है? हमेशा हॉट प्लेस से कूल प्लेस पर रिमूव करती है. जैसे हमने देखा था अभी, जैसे ही हम कोई भी यूटेंसिल या कोई भी अदर थिंग्स, कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट जब हम फ्लेम पर रखते हैं या फिर किसी हॉट प्लेस पे रखते हैं तो इट बिकम्स हॉटर स्लोली, है ना. बट जैसे हम उसको वहाँ से हटाते हैं तो वो स्लोली क्या होने लगता है वहाँ से, फिर वो मूव कर, मतलब वो कूल होने लगता है जब हम उसे हटाते हैं ना. सो इन फैक्ट इन ऑल केसेस हीट फ्लोज फ्रॉम अ हॉटर ऑब्जेक्ट टू अ कूलर ऑब्जेक्ट. हम ये कह सकते हैं कि हीट हमेशा हॉट ऑब्जेक्ट से कूल ऑब्जेक्ट के तरफ ट्रांसफ़र होती है. तो हाउ डज हीट फ्लो? लेट अस इंस्टिगेट. टू इंस्टिगेट दिस transformation of heat flows, there is an activity. Okay, so in this activity, take a rod or flat strip of a metal, say of aluminum or iron. Fix a few small wax pieces on the rod. Okay, take a rod, and in this rod just put some small pieces of wax. Okay, just look at here are some small pieces of wax. Okay, then these pieces should be at nearly equal distance. जैसे ही हम इन्हें फिक्स करेंगे, हम उनका जो डिस्टेंस है वो हमें इक्वल रखना है. ओके, लैम्प द रॉड to a stand. देन स्टैंड पे हमें रखना है एंड if we don't have stand, just put this rod right like this. Okay, now heat the end of the rod and observe. अब हमें एक साइड वो रॉड को हीट प्रोवाइड करना है, देन हमें इसे ऑब्जर्व करना है. What happened to the wax piece? Do these pieces begin to fall? Which piece fall the first? Do you think that heat is transferred from the end nearest to the flame to the other end? Okay, now observe this rod carefully. You can see in this rod there the pieces of wax fall down, है ना, वो slowly melt होकर fall होते जा रहे हैं, है ना. Then the question is which piece falls first, which piece the piece that is nearest टू द फ्लेम, है ना. फ्लेम से वो रॉड स्लोली हॉट हो रहा है, देन उसकी हॉटनेस से वहाँ पे जो हीट है वो स्लोली सारी रॉड पे ट्रांसफ़र होगी, है ना. सो वो स्टार्ट होगी फर्स्ट एंड से एंड देन वो पूरे लास्ट एंड तक चले जाएगी वहाँ से. क्लियर. सो द प्रोसेस बाय विच हीट इज़ ट्रांसफर्ड फ्रॉम द हॉटर and the colder end of an object is known as conduction. What? This conduction is a process. Okay, in which process heat is transferred from hotter end to the colder end. जहाँ से heat hotter end से colder end तक किसी भी object पे move करती है, इस process को हम conduction बोलते हैं. Okay, the process is called conduction. In solids generally the heat is transferred by the process of conduction. Okay, in solids heat just ट्रांसफर्ड बाय द प्रोसेस ऑफ कंडक्शन. ओके, जनरली सॉलिड्स में कंडक्शन की प्रोसेस के थ्रू हीट ट्रांसफर होता है. कंडक्शन ऑफ हीट बाय द डिफरेंट मटेरियल. सो हेयर द बीकर, इन दिस बीकर देयर इज वार्म वाटर. ओके, एंड देयर आर सम ऑब्जेक्ट प्लेस, कुछ ऑब्जेक्ट्स यहाँ पे हमने फिल किया है एंड देन स्लोली जो हॉटनेस है, जो वाटर की हीट है, वो डिफरेंट टाइम लेगी ऑब्जेक्ट्स में वह फर्स्ट एंड से सेकेंड एंड पे ट्रांसफ़र करने के लिए. ओके, सो डू ऑल सब्सटेंसेस कंडक्ट हीट ईजिली? You must have observed that the metallic pan for cooking has a plastic or wooden handle. Can you lift a hot pan by holding it from the handle without getting hurt? So we have seen in our kitchens, और है ना, हमने हमारे किचन्स पे देखा है, जब हमारी कोई भी हमारे यहाँ पे जब कुकिंग करता है, सो वी ऑब्जर्व दैट द पैन इज़ मेटालिक बट द हैंडल इज़ वुडन और प्लास्टिक. वाई दिस हैंडल covered with plastic and wooden? Because wood get not easily warmer. Okay, wood easily warm नहीं होती हैं, so we can hold it easily, but we can't handle the pan without wooden handle. Okay, if we try to hold this pan without wooden handle, we get hurt. Okay, so there are another activity number 4.7. then in this activity, heat water is a small pan or a beaker. So this type of activity, take a beaker, fill this beaker with hot water and put some object on it. Okay, put some objects in it. जैसे देख रहा है, some part are in the water and some are on the water. So ऐसे हमें प्लेस करना है, ठीक है. देन हमें ये टेबल को फिल करनी है. in this first column, articles mean the object that we have used, and then material with is the article is made of metal. Does the other end get hot? यहाँ पर हमने प्लास्टिक लिया है, वुडन आइटम लिया है, स्टील्स लिए हैं. ओके, और भी आप जो चाहो आपके पास में जो भी थिंग्स हैं हम वो से यूज़ कर सकते हैं. सो हॉट वाटर पे जैसे ही हम डिप करेंगे सारी थिंग्स को, सो स्लोली इसका जो अदर साइड है, अदर एंड भी वहाँ पर स्लोली वो हॉट होने लगेगा. सो हमें यहाँ पर फिल करना है कि फर्स्टली हम ऑब्जेक्ट फिल करेंगे, देन उसका टाइप में फिल करेंगे, दैट इज़ मेटेलिक, मेटल, वुड, प्लास्टिक. ओके, और वो हॉट हो रहा है नहीं हो रहा है, फिर हम वहाँ पर टिक करेंगे. तो जस्ट परफॉर्म दिस एक्टिविटी and when you perform this activity just be careful because warm water से आपको हर्ट भी हो सकता है, हॉट वाटर हमें हर्ट कर सकता है. ओके, क्लियर. सो the material which allows heat to pass through them easily called conductors of heat. Okay, the material which allow heat to pass through them easily are called conductors. So वो मटेरियल जिन मटेरियल से हीट ईजिली पास होती है, मतलब जब हमने ऐसे हमने थिंग्स को प्लेस किया था और यहाँ पर जैसे हमने स्पून को हॉट वाटर पे डिप किया, तो द अदर साइड ऑफ स्पून बिकम वार्मर स्लोली, है ना, हॉटर स्लोली वो हॉट हो जाएगा स्लोली. सो दिस इज़ अ एग्जाम्पल ऑफ कंडक्टर. ओके, सो वो सारे मटेरियल्स जो अपने अंदर से हीट को पास होने के लिए अलाउ करते, परमिशन देते हैं, इट्स कॉल्ड कंडक्टर्स ऑफ हीट. फॉर एग्जाम्पल एल्यूमिनियम, आयरन एंड कॉपर. Then the material which do not allow heat to pass through them easily are poor conductor of heat, such as plastic and wood. Okay, so materials, the material that do not allow heat to pass through them, materials जो अपने अंदर से हीट को पास होने के लिए परमिशन नहीं करते, परमिट नहीं करते हैं, they are called poor conduct. Okay, and they are poor conductor of heat like plastic and wood. Poor conductors are known as insulators. Okay, so there are two types of metals according to हीट फ्लो, मतलब जो हीट के ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन के अकॉर्डिंग जो मटेरियल्स हैं हमने उसे टू ग्रुप्स पे कैटेगराइज किया. द फर्स्ट इज कंडक्टर्स दैट अलो हीट टू पास थ्रू देम. ओके, एंड द इंसुलेटर दैट आर नॉट अलोड टू हीट pass through them. Clear? And the example of conductor is iron, aluminium, copper and the other metals. And then the example of insulator is plastic, wood. Okay, so the water and air are poor conductor of heat. Okay, the water and air are the poor conductor of heat. Then how does the heat transfer take place in these substances? Let's us find. So there are the another activity. To perform this activity, take a round bottom flask. If flask is not available, take a beaker, can be used. Okay, fill it 2/3 with water, place it on a tripod or made some arrangement of to place the flask. Okay, so just skip this activity. Okay, there are some activity, so just skip this activity and we have learned some important points. Okay, the process, let's read this. So make some arrangement to place the flask in such a way that you can heat it by placing a candle below it. Okay, so wait till the water the flask is still. Place a crystal of potassium permanganate. So I have already told you, just skip this activity. Okay, I only read this because of the main topics. So just listen carefully. Bottom of the flask, generally using the straw. Now heat the water by placing the candle just below the crystal. Write your observation in your notebook and also draw a picture of what you observe. Okay, when water is heated, the water near the flame gets hot. hot water rises up, the cold water from the sides moves down toward the source of heat. This water also get hot and rises. Okay, we have seen that the hot water always rises up, है ना, but the cold water does down toward. So, and the water from the sides moves down. This process continues till the whole water gets heated. This mode of heat transfer is known as convection. Okay, when we heat water, some water rises up because of heat. Clear? So this mode of heat and this mode of heat transfer is known as convection. Clear? How does the heat travel in air? In which direction does the smoke go? The air near the heat source get hot and rises. Okay, the air from the side comes in to take its place. In this way the air get heated. The following activity confirm this idea. So we wait a minute, just look at here. Light a candle, keep one hand above the flame and one handle on the side of the flame. Now there are another activity to perform how air get heated or how the transfer of heat by convection in air. Okay, notice that toward the top the air get heated by convection, therefore the hand above the flame feels hot, na? When we lit the candle and put our hand the top of the candle, we feel some hotness. Okay, we feel little bit hot. On the sides, however, there is no convection and air does not feel as hot as at top. So just look at in this picture, we lit a candle and take our two hand, the first hand on the top of the candle and the second hand is the side. Okay, in this water activity we have know that the warm air always rises up. Okay, so when we lit the candle and put our hand on the top of the candle, we feel little bit hot because the hot air rises up. That's why the top hand feels warm and the other hand doesn't feel warm. Okay, so the people living in the coastal area experience an interesting phenomenon during the day. The land gets heat faster than the water. Okay, and the air over the land become hotter and rises up. The cooler air from the sea rises up in the toward the land and to take its place. The warm air from the land moves toward the sea, complete the cycle. Okay, do you know about sea breezes? Do you have ever learned this? No? Okay, so let I explain you. In coastal area, do you know what is coastal area? Coastal areas means the area that are present near the water bodies. Okay, water bodies के nearest जितने place होते हैं, we call them coastal areas. So in daytime, okay, during the day the land get heated faster than the water. Lands in summer, in the daytime land area get hotter easily. Okay, comparisonly the water. So the air above the land become hotter and rises up because the land become easily hotter. The hot air rises up from the land. Okay, and the cooler air from the sea rises in toward the land, and the land took the place of its. So for this I'll show you some pictures. So this is called sea breeze and land breezes. Okay, so look at here. Here is the another picture of sea breeze and land breezes. Okay, in um, daytime, land become hotter. Okay, and the water that not get hot easily. सो डे टाइम्स ये ऐसे मूव करते हैं. ओके, जो दिख रही है आपको साइकिल कि यहाँ पे कैसे साइकिल परफॉर्म होती है. क्लियर. नाउ just look at here. From the sun, the heat comes to us by the other process known as radiation. Okay, जो हीट हमें सन से मिलती है, सन के थ्रू जो हीट हम तक पहुंचती है, वो जो प्रोसेस होती है, दिस प्रोसेस इज नोन एज रेडिएशन. ओके, द ट्रांसफर ऑफ हीट बाय रेडिएशन डज नॉट रिक्वायर एनी मीडियम. क्लियर. It can take place whether a medium it is present or not. When we sit in front of a room heater, we get heat by this process. A hot utensil kept away from the flame cools down at its transfer heat to the surrounding by the radiation. Our body too. So give heat to the surrounding and receive heat from by radiation. Okay, all hot bodies radiate heat. When this heat falls on some object, a part of it reflected, a part is observed, and part may be transmitted. Clear. And then the temperature of object increase due to the observed part of the heat. Why are you advised to use an umbrella when you go out to the sun? Why? Just think. Kind of clothes we wear in summer and winter. Okay, so I'll explain you this quickly in just listen carefully. Okay, the dark colored easily observe the heat. Okay, any dark color have the quality to observe heat easily. Okay, like the black. When the summertime we wear black colored cloth, we feel so hot. Clear. And the other cloth that have light colored, they are cooler. Okay, they do not observe so many heat. Clear? That's why we wear warm clothes in winter and the dark colored cloth, and the summer time we wear light colored cotton cloth because light color does not observe heat. Clear? Okay, so just look at in this box. We often use electricity. We have often use electricity and fuels like coal and wood to keep our house cool or warm. It is possible to construct buildings that are not affected much by heat or cold outside. This can be done by construction outer wall of buildings so that they have trapped layer of air. One way of doing this is to use hollow bricks which are available these days. Okay, so there is another activity. If you are interested, then perform it, otherwise you can skip it. Okay, in this activity just two container, the first is light color and the second which is dark colored, and then put some water on it and take this outside to the sunlight. Okay, and after some hours just go and check the water, which water is hot and which is cool, and observe, note down your observation. Now woolen cloth keep us warm in winter. How? In winter we use woolen cloths. Wool is poor conductor of heat. Okay, moreover, there is air trapped in between the wool fiber. This air prevent the flow of heat from our body to the cold surrounding. Okay, we have learned about the conductor and insulators. Conductor, that they are easily allow heat to pass through them, but the insulators not. So the woolen cloth, wool is poor conductor of heat. So because of wool our body heat does not move from the आर बॉडी, है ना. जब वो एक ट्रैप कर लेते हैं हमारी बॉडी पे, एक लेयर बना लेती हैं वुलन क्लॉथ, जिससे हमारी बॉडी हीट हमारी बॉडी में ही रहती है, बॉडी के बाहर नहीं जाती. सो वी फील वार्म. ओके, suppose we are given the choice in winter to using either one thick blanket or two thin blanket joined together, what would you choose and why? So we have option to choose uh, using one or thick blanket and the two thin blankets. So which type of blankets you would choose? Remember that there would layer of air in between the blankets. So we choose the टू थिन ब्लैंकेट्स बिकॉज जहाँ पर टू थिन ब्लैंकेट्स होंगे वहाँ पर डबल लेयर्स होंगी. ओके, जो ज़्यादा हीट को बॉडी में रखने के लिए ट्राई करेंगी. क्लियर? जितने हमें ये इम्पॉर्टेंट नहीं है कि हमने कितना थिक क्लॉथ वेयर किया है, बट इम्पॉर्टेंट ये है कि जो हमारी लेयर्स हैं वो उसमें कितनी ज़्यादा हैं. नाउ द कीवर्ड्स. ओके, and here there are some learning points, so just read these points carefully. Okay, on sense of touch is not always too reliable guide to the degree of hotness of an object. हमारा जो सेंस है वो इतना ज़्यादा कैपेबल नहीं होता, और हम में इतनी ज़्यादा, हमारे सेंस में इतनी ज़्यादा पावर नहीं होती कि हम हॉटनेस की डिग्रीज़ को मेज़र कर सकें, है ना. दैट्स वाई वी यूज़ टेम्परेचर मीटर, एंड उसे हम मीज़र करने के लिए मीटर यूज़ करते हैं. ओके, द डिवाइस इज़ कॉल्ड मीजरिंग टेम्परेचर, थर्मोमीटर. Okay, the clinical thermometer is used to measure our body temperature, and the range of this thermometer is 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius, and the other thermometer is laboratory thermometer, and the range of this thermometer is 10 degrees Celsius to 110 degrees Celsius. The normal temperature of a human body is 37 degrees Celsius. Okay, and we know that the heat flows from a body at the higher temperature to a बॉडी ऑफ अ लोअर टेम्परेचर, मतलब हाई टेम्परेचर से वो लो टेम्परेचर पर ही फ्लो करती है. देयर आर थ्री वे इन विच हीट कैन फ्लो फ्रॉम वन ऑब्जेक्ट टू अनदर. दीज आर कंडक्शन, कन्वेक्शन एंड रेडिएशन. क्लियर. एंड ये तीनों ही टाइप हमने पढ़ चुके हैं. दस इन सॉलिड जनरली द हीट ट्रांसफ़र बाय सॉलिड्स में जो हीट ट्रांसफ़र होती है वो कंडक्शंस के थ्रू होती है. लिक्विड एंड गैसेस में वो ट्रांसफ़र होती है कन्वेक्शन के थ्रू. ओके. जैसे हमने सॉलिड्स का एग्जांपल देखा, हमारे पास में पैन रखा हुआ है या फिर अदर कोई यूटेंसिल है जिसको हम फ्लेम में रखते हैं. सो वो उसमें जो हीट ट्रांसफ़र होती है इट्स कॉल्ड कंडक्शन. एंड जब हम लिक्विड्स की बात करें या गैसेस की बात करें दैट इज़ कन्वेक्शन, जो हमने सी ब्रिजेस एंड लैंड ब्रिजेस का एग्जाम्पल देखा. एंड साथ में ही हमने कैंडल का जो हमने कैंडल है उसका भी एग्जाम्पल देखा. ओके. एंड जहाँ पर कोई भी मीडियम की ज़रूरत नहीं होती इट्स कॉल्ड रेडिएशन. द मटेरियल विच अलो हीट टू पास थ्रू दैम easily it's called conductors of heat, and the material which do not allow heat to pass through them easily is called insulators. Clear. Dark colored object easily absorb more heat than the light colored object. This is the reason we feel more comfortable in light color cloth in the summer. Woolen cloths keep us warm during the winter because wool is the poor conductor of heat. Okay. Now the exercise time. State similarities and difference between the laboratory thermometer and the clinical thermometer. So just listen, just watch all the video carefully. Clear. And clear your all doubts and try to write your own answer for this question. Okay. I'll give you the answer, but just try to write your own answer. Clear. So the difference between laboratory thermometer and clinical thermometer, it's so easy. Firstly, you write the uses, the temperatures. Clear. Then give two example each of the conductor and insulator of heat. Conductor and insulator दोनों की examples देने, only two example. This is so easy. Now fill in the blanks. The hotness of an object is determined by its temperature. Okay. The temperature of boiling water cannot be measured by a clinical thermometer. Temperature is meters in degree Celsius. No medium is required for transfer of heat by the process of radiation. है ना, अभी हमने पढ़ा. Now number E, a cold steel spoon is dipped in a cup of heat. Heat is transferred to its other and its process is called conduction. Clear. And the last one is cloth of dark colors absorb more heat than the other cloth of light color. Then match this. Okay. Land breezes daytime, sea breezes night, dark color cloth winter, light color cloth summer. Now there are some activities, so just read these question answers and try to answer it. Okay. And I'll give you all the answers of this exercise. So just if you are able to write the answer, just write your own answers. Okay. So bye, good day, have a nice day. And if you have any doubt, just contact me. Clear.